Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Signature Cocktail with Kyle Hammond. I am indeed Kyle Hammond, and tonight our special guest is Rick Adams from Burke's Pub. Hi, Rick.
Hey, how's it going, Kyle? It's good to see you again, and glad to be back on the show for you guys.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, those of you at home with a keen eye might recognize Rick. We did a drink for the Ides of March called the no, it was called the Ides of March, or the what did we call your drink?
The Et tu Brute.
That's what it was. Yes, yes, yes. So I'll put a link to that show up here. But Rick, wonderful to have you back. And this time around, we are doing another partnership with Straw Dog Theater, doing Importance of Being Earnest. And you had some ideas about it when I first reached out to you.
I
So
absolutely.
tell us about it.
So many years ago, I actually got to take part in a production of The Importance of Being Earnest, getting to play Algernon. And so, Kyle, when you reached out to me saying that, hey, Straw Dog, we're going to be doing a version of The Importance of Being Earnest just a couple blocks away from the bar, I said, well, absolutely, I can come up with something for that. It's a show that I know quite well, a show I had a great time participating in, and a show that I do not hesitate about going to see once it's up in production again in the area.
I will edit in all of the wonderful dates and all of the stuff right here and how to get tickets and all of that stuff. I'll put a link, all that. But I think we're opening this weekend, so it's going to be really timely
Yes.
that we're making this drink. Elizabeth, the director, was very keen on making it a queer drink as a because the show is very uh, queer friendly for Pride Month, and so we are happy to jump into that. And it's opening this weekend, and this is in service of that. And we're all going to make a drink, and we're going to watch the show, and then have a drink down at Burke's. What's the name of the drink, though? Let's do it.
All right. So the drink that we're going to be making today that I got to come up with is, of course, based on a quote from Algernon from The Importance of Being Earnest. Anybody who might be familiar with it, at the very beginning of the show, Algernon is busy playing piano for his manservant Lane, and then he likes to ask Lane, "What did you think of my playing?" And Lane, well, he's not too keen to tell Algernon the truth about it, and so to which Algernon simply responds, "Anybody can play accurately, but I play with wonderful expression." And that's what the name of the cocktail that we're going to be creating today is actually called, the Wonderful Expression.
Nice. I love it. I love it. Much the same way I make beverages. I might not do them accurately, but I do it with wonderful expression. So how do we make this thing? How do we get started? What am I doing first?
All right, so this cocktail we're going to go ahead and create here is going to require maybe a little bit more work on the part of those of you who are wanting to make it at home. Of course, the main ingredient you want to go ahead and use is a cucumber vodka. Because again, in homage to The Importance of Being Earnest, there are so many cucumber sandwiches that have to be eaten throughout the course of the show that when I heard Kyle had asked, like, hey, do you want to do a cocktail for us? I knew it had to be cucumber based right there.
There you go. I love it. And
So,
I'm a big fan of cucumbers. So
yeah. And so in addition to cucumber vodka, another thing we're going to want to go ahead and use is actually a watermelon water. Now, it's very easy to go ahead and make this at home. Simply, all you have to do, you don't even have to go out to the store and buy a whole watermelon yourself and dice it all up. Unless you really like watermelon, then by all means, go ham bone on that. But no, you can go to the closest Jewel, the closest Mariano's, the closest Whole Foods, just a small little container like this. Watermelon, pre-diced, you can go ahead and take that, add it to a blender, then take the cup, fill it up with water, add all that water to the blender, hit puree, and boom. You have your very own watermelon water, whether you want to use in a cocktail, or you can just go ahead and serve it on ice for a hot summer day right there too.
I took a sip of it as I was making it in the pre-prep, and I have been longing to drink the rest of it ever since. So I can attest that yes, watermelon water is delicious, and it's my new favorite summer drink. And I can't wait to add it to this cocktail to make a daytime drink and a nighttime drink.
Yes. And now continuing the whole notion of having a lot more at-home work that you have to go ahead and do. Another one we're going to go ahead and have is a mint simple syrup right there. Now again,
Oh yeah,
extremely easy to go ahead and make. For any
yes.
of you,
You know what simple syrup is.
Oh, yes.
It's just sugar. It's just sugar and water.
It's sugar water. 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, boil that together. Boom. You got your very own sugar water right there. But the key is that
Perfect.
go ahead and take just a couple leaves of mint right there, probably like 5 or 6 of those. Go ahead and add that to the simple syrup while it's still warm. Let it steep for about 15 to 20 minutes right there. Go ahead and strain the mint out of there, and boom, mint simple syrup. They can go ahead and add to maybe like a mint tea. Go ahead and maybe add it to that watermelon water that you have if you want to have a virgin cocktail or something. Or you can just hold it on for whenever you want to make another round of this one right there.
There you go. Perfect. I went ahead and made all of those things, and you are right. Like I did those first, so I actually did some prep work for this one, which is great. And now I've got everything except, and then I didn't have, but you helped me out with this, which is a little bit of
Just a little bit of sweet and sour mix right there.
like
Obviously,
bartender's friend or whatever.
And of course, being here at the bar, we always have sweet and sour mix on the soda gun right here. Very easy to go ahead and make it at your home too. If you have a little bit of extra simple syrup that you haven't added mint to, just go ahead and add about a half portion of lime juice, a half portion of lemon juice. Boom, your very own sweet and sour mix right there too.
Perfect. I love it. I'm gonna make some of that later. Make some more. Right now, I've just got a little bit, but I'll make some more.
And then the final ingredients you're going to have, again, just a little soda water for some carbonation, some bubbles, and a little fresh lime juice as well. We're going to want to add into there as well.
I got my handy dandy Jewel Club soda.
All right.
And then I have my lime right here. I'll squeeze that in when we're ready to do that. What am I doing first?
Okay, so first off, go ahead and just grab your rocks glass right there.
Perfect.
So once we have that, the ratio that I have for this cocktail is a 3-2-1 mix right there. So for us here, anybody who's working at a bar, any bottle of liquor is usually going to have some kind of dispenser on top. And the pace that it pours out is usually equates to half an ounce per second. So we're going to want to use 1.5 ounces. So that just means a 3-count pouring into our glass. So I have my bottle already opened. And so for those of you at home who might not have anything like that,
1.5 ounce?
Yes. So I caught myself unprepared by not having the little jigger for myself right there. But yes,
that's all right.
1.5 ounces there. So
1.5 ounce. I forgot to open my vodka. That was the prep work I didn't do. Here we go.
If you wouldn't have done it ahead of time and things were running smoothly to start off, then it wouldn't be real.
That's the way it is. So am I putting that straight into the glass, you said?
Yes, running that straight into the glass, yes.
All right, ounce and a half of the pot cucumber vodka. Oh yeah, it smells like cucumber, that's for sure. I like it.
All right, now once we've fully added that, again, we're gonna go on to the 2-step of it right there. That's when we're gonna take our mint simple syrup and just add 2 healthy squeezes of that. 1, 2, and just set it back. Let that mint aroma just really kind of like waft through right there.
We're thinking that's about an ounce, maybe?
I would say probably, yeah, just put about it. Let's go 3/4 of an ounce. Just
quarters of an ounce.
As an aroma and a flavoring agent can be so powerful.
Yeah.
So we can completely make it just a mint-only based cocktail right there.
Yeah, there you go. All right, mint and cucumber.
And then we're going to go back down to the 1, which again, for us here, we have our little bottle of pre-made watermelon water right here. And we just add 1 healthy squeeze of that.
So that's looking like half an ounce?
About a half an ounce there, yes.
Perfect. Woo! It's a little too much. Got a little too healthy of a splash. All right. Ooh, yeah. It's just a little hint of watermelon in there.
Exactly.
I love it.
Just something enough to go and play off that mint and that cucumber flavor there. Now, we're going to go ahead and start adding a little bit of our mixes to it. So again, this is just a very small little amount that we want to add. Just maybe like, kind of like you have your the soda water right there. Maybe just take a cap full of that soda water and just add it in there.
Very small amount.
Yes.
Cap full. Very sploosh. There we go.
And then we'll pretty much do about the exact same amount of sweet and sour mix in there. just because it's going to have a little bit of that citrus and a little bit of that sweetness to go ahead and really kind of counteract just how floral all these other components are.
I love it. All right, I'm filling up the same cap. I'll just have to wash it out. Oh yeah, I put it in this dropper, so it's really slow coming up. There you go. Sweet and sour. Put it in there. Done. All right.
All right.
Is that everything?
The only thing left to do, again, once
Okay.
now that we have our lime right there, just going to go and take a small little wedge of lime right there, and just add a little, just a little razzle dazzle right there for it.
Got it, boss. Cut my lime up first. Don't cut my hand or my finger. Don't want to do that. So, wedge. There we go. Now it's all in.
All right. Then now all we're going to do, go ahead and like grab your ice. Go ahead and add that in right there.
Into the drink or into a shaker?
Add it right into the drink right there.
Perfect. Done.
All right. And now that we're done with that, again, if you do have a martini shaker at home, and if the rocks glass that you have is able to fit into there, it's going to go ahead and put it right over there. Turn it upside down, give it one little shake. Uncap that. And then we just go ahead and pour it right back into the rocks glass. And now comes the most important step of all. Enjoy.
I just lost you for a second. I don't know what happened, but I got my shake. There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
And what are we doing for garnish?
So with the garnish, there we have a couple different options if you want to. Like obviously, with so many like great flavors going on right there, if you want to add like a little cucumber slice to it right there, or to really play up with the watermelon, you can go ahead and take a little bit of kosher salt and just go right on the edge of the rim right there. Not around the entire rim like a margarita, but just a little added something to go ahead and really head and play off that watermelon flavor right there.
Awesome. And I'm going to say cheers again and taste this again because, wow, that was good. Wow. Okay, I really like that. I'm gonna have to take. So I've been trying to get better at like how to describe the taste sensations that are going on in my mouth.
Yes.
But until then, I can taste I can smell the cucumber and I can taste it. But then that sweetness from either the sweet and sour or the mint syrup, I mean, it's all there. Like it's like every one of those little pieces. That is fascinating. I can just when I think, oh, that's what I'm tasting, and then I go, oh no, I'm tasting that other thing. That is awesome. That is wonderful.
Same.
Brilliantly made. That is a wonderful expression. Is what that I didn't even read, but that is a wonderful expression, Rick. Very well made.
Absolutely. Designed to be enjoyed, anyone and everyone. And again, the great part about this whole cocktail too is that for those of you who might not be drinkers at all too, you can go ahead and just go and add all the rest of these ingredients minus the vodka right there, and you're still going to have an amazing cocktail for the summer.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're kicking off the summer in true wonderful fashion. Thank you, Rick. Go check out Importance of Being Earnest, and then head on over to Burke's and ask for a wonderful expression. That is delicious.
Cheers.
And until then, cheers. Have a good weekend, everybody.
You too, guys. Happy Pride to all.
Happy Pride. Enjoy your summer of wonderful expressions. Woo. Man, that is delicious. I'm going to have trouble not drinking a lot of those. Wow, that's good.